Hi, I'm Bobedo Marquez. In this video, I demonstrate animation features built into the OpenSCAD programming language. The prerequisites for this project are OpenSCAD, which can be found at openscad.org, which is this webpage. This is another prerequisite is having the source code available, and it's hosted on GitHub, namely in this directory here, Umberto 3D Modeling, and you'll find it under that. And I'd like to show the copper golem. The copper golem is mainly comprised of typical humanoid parts, which are the head, body, legs, arms, and eyes, and arms. Some optional features are the models for the weird science part of this video. There'll be links in the description on where to download those. Next, as an overview, I'd like to provide mention to the T variable on the OpenSCAD cheat sheet that mentions that it is an animation step. The $T variable is documented in the OpenSCAD cheat sheet under animation, and it provides some examples like this one here on the right hand side that is kind of more advanced than what I'm going to, but my demonstration is about the rotation, partial rotation, circular orbit, and circular orbit without rotation, and then some parts rotation. The next part I'd like to demonstrate is the OpenSCAD user interface for animation. By default, it doesn't show. So on the design, under the view menu, you'll see this animate option. And there's a time and a frames per second and steps options. And for this demonstration, I've specified 20 by 20 for the frames. The steps is 100. And now you see this is animated. So this is a simple rotation. The copper golem is just spinning around the z-axis and using the $T times 360, which is between 0 and 1. Next, I'd like to show circular orbit, which is under this file. And this one uses the same copper golem, but instead has a translate out in the X direction of 10. It's very similar to the previous one. Except that now it's spinning around the axis at 10 millimeters off center. The next one is circular orbit without rotation. You can see how it just constantly stays in place. But for the next one, it'll have no rotation. So same thing, 20 per 40. 20 per 100. And so this time it's spinning around the axis, but it's not rotating. I believe this is why we see only the moons, the light side of the moon, if you're on Earth. Please mention in the comments if that's what's what, or also mention in the comments if that's not what's going on. The next one is scale transformations in terms of animation. So I'll load that one, and it's under this directory. Scale, and then this bad boy. We want to view the animate sequence. And here you can just see it's not moving, but the animation is that it is scaling up. And one thing to notice is that in this case, the T animation is starting off with the value of 1 plus the 0 to 1 value plus 90% of it. So it never blanks out. It's always at least at 1 scale. Okay. The next one is, uh-oh, it's exciting. Okay, here is another example from one of my favorite movies from the 1980s, Weird Science. We can show the scale example here, again by enabling the animate frame and putting 20 here in 100 frames per second. And you'll notice it, like the scale of the woman's, this parts here, they're very nice, scaled. And it represents like what you would have seen like in a 1980s film with maybe Kelly LeBrock. Okay. The next one is the parts, where I like to show like, okay, it's all well and good to like animate like the entire thing, but you can animate multiple parts of the same thing. So here I'll load the parts example. And if we animate this, you'll see that not only is the arm moving, but the head is moving. And in this case, we're utilizing the T variable in the copper golem's head rotation, the orange part, and its arm animation rotation. So you can have like more than one part. Like easily we could like have this move its legs and be a true animation moving in a three-dimensional scape. Going further for this application, I think you could use the dump pictures checkbox so that you can record this and have it make it available for others to see. Sure, Tito.
They're already trying to make videos.
Green screen, not blue screen. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more OpenSCAD animation.